guys, it's Nyra. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. That's my intro but backwards. So today's video is going to be my first DM chat. I told you guys to send me DMs asking for advice, telling me embarrassing stories, any topics that you wanted to hear me talk about. DM me anything and we were gonna chit chat about it, and we are gonna have so much fun. We're gonna have so much fun today, guys. Like, let's just talk, okay? Me and you, one-on-one. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one and more videos not like this one, okay? We do a lot over here, okay? We do a lot. We're not a one-trick pony. So, let's get into it. Raya, hi Naraya, she said, can I do a story time? Yes, I will be uploading another story time. My next story time is going to be about the job I just left, which was Sephora. Any of my makeup girls are gonna be like, oh my god, that's so... No, it wasn't so cool. It was a freaking horror story, and I'm not gonna give up too much now, but a story time is coming because you guys keep asking for another story time because a lot of you guys found me through my other story time. So I have story times coming for you guys. Don't worry. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to hear the story about the time that I almost died the last 2 4th of Julys. Hashtag not clickbait. Hashtag not over exaggerating. Hashtag not a effing joke. Or if you want to hear my working at Sephora horror story. Or if you want me to just film both. Hey Nyra, I wanted to know when I should maybe come out to my parents as bisexual. I am almost 13 and I don't like all this weight on my shoulders holding me down about my secret. I love your videos and keep shining bright. Thank you, Angel. I love you. And her name is not Angel, by the way. I was just calling her an angel. See, this is all about what your family is like. I would say if you have a family like mine, where regardless of how they feel personally, they're going to be receptive of it because they love you. Or if you have a family that's a lot more straight and narrow, where they would, you know, be on the verge of like, you know, disowning you, or, you know, saying that you can't live your life like that and live under their house and live under their roof, because there are a lot of parents like that. I would say because you're only 13 and you probably don't have many other options as far as like living situations, you can't take care of yourself, you're not like old enough. I would say if you feel like your parents would be receptive of it, then tell them. If you feel like your parents aren't, you know, gonna freak out, lose their mind, try to disown you, you know, do anything crazy, then I would say tell them. But if you think that the reaction you're gonna get is going to be too drastic, like obviously they may react negatively, but if you think the reaction is gonna be something along the lines of, you know, telling you to get out of their house and like, you know, disowning you, I would say wait until you're 18, wait until you're an adult. But if it really is stressful enough to where you can't handle holding that secret from your family anymore, then I would say tell them regardless. If you really feel like this secret is weighing you down and like you're drowning and it's making you anxious, I would say just tell them and face the consequences. But if it's not as bad and if it's not weighing you down as bad and you think they're gonna react aggressively, I would say wait until you're an adult. That way, if things go wrong, you are, you know, a legal adult and able to take care of yourself and be a self-sufficient person. No one should ever have to live in fear, or no one should ever have to live being unauthentic to themselves or pretending that they aren't the way that they are, pretending they are a certain way that they aren't, because at the end of the day, your family is your family, regardless of your family's religious beliefs, regardless of their personal beliefs, regardless of anything. They should still be accepting of you because you are their family. You know, you're their daughter, you're their child. So I really do think it sucks that anybody, not even just you, I really think it sucks that anybody would have to go through that and would have to hide their authentic selves. I think everyone, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, non-binary, gender fluid, like I feel like everyone should be able to live their authentic lives. So I'm really sorry that you're going through that, and I'm really sorry that you're put in that position, and I hope it all works out for you. Someone asked, do you have any awkward moments in school? Let's see. Oh, that's a really good question. My entire high school, experience was an awkward moment. Oh my god, I do have awkward moments from school. Okay, here's a mini story, a little mini story time. So when I was on dance company, I was captain. We had to go to a dance festival, which is basically when all the dance companies in the county go to one place, and we all basically just show off like our best dances, and you know, just watch each other and meet other companies, blah blah blah. I'm captain, so I'm supposed to be in charge of like making sure everything is fine, so that like our dance teacher doesn't have to be so on edge. So we go to the locker room and the girls are changing, and I'm like in the bathroom, and I come out, and there's one girl like I'm not gonna say her name. There's one girl, we'll call her Melanie. Melanie is like joking around like near one of the lockers, like in the lockers were really big at the school that we went to. She's like joking around near one of the lockers in the locker room, and so I'm like, come on guys, let's go. And so she like goes to get out the locker, and she's like, the locker's jammed and I can't get out. Oh my god, we were in there for like 45 minutes trying to pull her out of the locker. Like when I tell you that locker was jammed, like that locker was jammed shut tight, couldn't open the door at all whatsoever. So we were in there for like 45 minutes trying to get her out, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. My dance teacher's gonna kill me. Am I still gonna be captain after we leave? So my dance teacher comes in and she's like, what are you guys doing? And we all turn around like, just trying to get Melanie out of the locker. How about you? And she's like, what do you mean she's stuck in a locker? She gets so mad. She starts like freaking out on us. And so she stops. She realizes that her like kind of yelling at us isn't gonna change anything. So she goes into like fight or flight mode, turns to the locker, starts like trying to get her out. And I think one of the most awkward moments of my entire high school experience was trying to get someone that I was technically responsible for out of a locker next to my dance teacher, who I am deathly afraid of. I feel like PTSD just thinking about it. So this next one says, notification gang. Hey girl. Hey sis, me and my ex broke up and it's been a minute since we talked. He's 26 and I'm 19. We broke up because of our age difference, and he felt like us being together is going to hinder me from living my life. His birthday is coming up, and even though I completely got over him, I still feel like I need him to keep me grounded and just as a good friend. LOL. Should I try to get things back to how it was or move on? He's my first real love and I don't know what to do. I have a very, very, very strong position on this situation and situations like this. First of all, you are a legal adult. You guys have a 7-year age difference. That's literally nothing on the grand scheme of things. In a few years, when you are like mid-20s, or really just like 23, 24, it's not like who's gonna care about the age difference? No one. It's not that big of a deal. So I don't think the age difference should hinder you two from being together. I always say, chase your heart, chase what your heart wants, even if it doesn't seem like the smartest thing, even if the relationship didn't work out in the first place. Like I said earlier in this video, my boyfriend and I had broke up for a month, and we're going on 2 years together, but we had broken up for a month, like middle of our relationship, just because things seemed hard. But at the point that even when you move on from somebody, you didn't move on from them, maybe there's something that's unfinished, you know, because you know, the relationship I had before I was with Paul, my current boyfriend, after I was over him, you know? So I feel like it really does mean something when you feel like you still need that person around, or you still, you know, feel like that person served a purpose in your life and you feel like you're missing something without them. Chase love. Always chase love. As long as you're not the only person chasing, you know, then I say go for it. If you find yourself trying to get things back to the way they used to be, and like you're trying to get you two back together and he's kind of like not there for it, then I would say don't, because you should never chase love, but you should never have to chase a boy. You don't have to kiss any boy's butt to try to get them to, you know, make you happy, because there are so many guys out here willing to do it without being yelled at, without you having to argue with them, without you having to even ask for it. So I say never chase a boy. If they want you in your life, they will hunt you down. They will chase you down. If a guy can let you walk away, then he'd let you walk away. You know, just that happens. So I don't think you should I don't think you should chase him, but I think you should chase love, if that makes any sense. Just to re-explain, if you feel like you're not getting it reciprocated, if you feel like you're the only one trying to get things back to where it needs to be and he kind of has moved on past that, then leave it alone. But I say go for it, and if it seems like he wants to go for it too, then pursue it 100% with all your heart, because there's nothing like being happy and being with the person that you feel like you need in your life and feeling like that person is serving the purpose they're supposed to be fulfilling in your life. So if you have gotten over him and you still haven't really gotten over him, I said go for it, girl. And I wish you two the best of luck, because I love love stories. I love love. Hi, I think you should do a video on who inspired you to start your YouTube channel. This is a good one. I've been wanting to do YouTube for such a long time. I mentioned this in one of my Get Readies with me. I actually found my old DS card from when my parents had got me a camera. I was in like 3rd, 4th grade. All like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, I would be like talking to my camera like, hey guys, blah blah blah, and I would just like vlog, but I didn't have a YouTube channel, so I wouldn't even be uploading it anywhere. I would literally just be like making like vlogs before I even knew what vlogs were, and before I even understood that like vlogs were a thing on YouTube. I just always knew that I wanted to have a platform. I wanted to share my life with people. I wanted to share my thoughts, my feelings, my creativity. So then I discovered YouTube. Everybody knew about YouTube, but like then I like really like discovered it, like vloggers, beauty gurus, stuff like that. But middle school, late middle school and early high school, Jesus Christ, Jesus Cristo stuff was not going in my favor. So really out of fear of judgment, I didn't start YouTube until my senior year. I really should make a video like reacting to my old videos I used to make. They were so ugly. I was so ugly. Someone says, can you please talk about depression and anxiety? Some of you know who my father was, because my father was famous. And I lost my father when I was about 11, 12 years old. I lost my father in 5th grade. So that sent me into depression. From about 5th grade to the end of 8th grade, I was dealing with depression, and a lot of my memory from that time is suppressed. But I do know that I did therapy and that helped. What I learned from being depressed is that depression is really your feelings dealing with you instead of you dealing with your feelings. Obviously easier said than done though, because when you're depressed, you don't want to deal with your feelings. You don't want to deal with anything. You don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to speak to people. You don't want to speak to yourself. But I think that is really the key to dealing with depression, is dealing with your emotion. And then after my dad passed, I dealt with some really, really, really traumatic, unfortunate experiences. Some really personal, emotional stuff that's for a whole nother video. But I learned that you have to face your emotions, whether it's finding a creative outlet, talking to someone, talking to yourself, writing it down. You have to stop letting your emotions deal with you, and you have to deal with your emotions. Once you deal with those emotions and once you confront those emotions, you realize, okay, I've dealt with this as much as I can, and there's always going to be pain there, and there's always, this is always going to hurt, but I have to choose to just let it hurt and move past it. That's what really helped me. You have to first confront the feelings, deal with the feelings, and then accept the fact that it might always sting when you think about it. You still have to choose to move on and be happy and leave that in your past. So I'm still dealing with that a lot. So I can't, like, if I sat here and tried to give anyone advice on it, I'd be ruining your life, because I don't even know how to manage my own anxiety. Okay, I'm gonna stop the DMs there. That was my first DM chats video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun feeling like I was just talking to you guys. If I didn't get your DM in this video, I am so sorry, and I will have it in the next one. And you guys can keep DMing me. You can send me DMs, and I want you to put the hashtag DM chats at the top of your DM so I know what the DM is for. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.